news, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Back to Newcastle. Murphy for Trippier. 30 yards out. Low ball in. Isak takes it down. Here's a chance. What a finish. Sandro Tonali on the end of that one. They won it back from Manchester United in the middle. Trippier to Isak, who gets the assist with a lifted ball over the top, and Tonali gave it the hammer and into the bottom corner for his 5th goal of the season. Ugarte's won it as Joelinton appeals for a free kick. Diogo Dalot here on the charge, burst forwards into the centre. Garnacho to the right. Garnacho's got it in the penalty box. Garnacho has scored. Manchester United have equalised. They don't deserve it, but Alejandro Garnacho. Bruno with it for Newcastle. On to Livramento, good play. Tino Livramento attacking on the outside, good skill. Livramento, great cross. Murphy cuts it back into the net. Into the net, following in. Harvey Barnes scores. Jacob Murphy kept it alive after Livramento. Terrific play up the left wing. Now Barnes putting Mazraoui under pressure. He slipped. Barnes has got it. Isak could be played in. Barnes might go all the way. Oh! Harvey Barnes, brilliantly taken goal. His 2nd of the afternoon after Mazraoui slipped. Made only 3 appearances this season because of injury. This is his 3rd match in a row on the bench. Oh, give it away. Bruno's in. Bruno scores! The goalkeeper gave it away, and it was headed forwards by Joelinton straight to captain Bruno, who slotted it under Bayindir to make it Newcastle United 4, Manchester United 1.
The night to celebrate for Manchester United, and not also a good weekend for some teams, even for some players. Kylian Mbappe, who got suspended, although he said, according to report we got, he said we heard he has apologized for that tackle that earned him a red card for Real Madrid. But with that, we welcome you to Kickoff Sports Show this morning, where we look at updates from the world of sports, from the local to the foreign scene. Yes, we still talk more about a goalkeeping error that came from Manchester United. Maybe Amorim should have allowed Onana just stay. Maybe that drubbing wouldn't have happened yesterday, but it is what it is. Well, we'll look at more updates on the show this morning. Check the time right now. This is 9:03. My name is Oladapo Kunubi, and this is Kickoff Sports Show. All right, so let us start with Formula One this morning. Not really what some teams can celebrate for, but for McLaren, Oscar Piastri, a man who finished top over the weekend, can celebrate.
It's time to look to the 5 red lights. And the Bahrain Grand Prix is underway. We're racing down to turn number 1. Instant launch off the line for George Russell. It's a battle for P2 at the moment. Can Russell get alongside Piastri? Piastri with Russell getting close to him, but not close enough. Piastri leads, Russell up to 2nd. Lando Norris is charging through from 6th on the grid using the soft tyre. It's surely going to be 3rd by the time he gets to turn 4. Nothing between them. Norris can't get by. He'll have to get inventive as his teammate is heading to the flag. The Australian driver is at the final corner of the last lap. Piastri sees the checkered flag first. Oscar Piastri wins the Bahrain Grand Prix for just his 4th win in Formula One. And it will not be a McLaren 1-2 on the racetrack. George Russell hangs on and crosses the line to secure a 3rd podium in 4 races for him. Gasly is trying to keep Max Verstappen at bay. Max Verstappen gets Pierre Gasly on the last lap, and Verstappen improves to 6th position.
Well, that was how it ended at the Bahrain Grand Prix over the weekend. And, well, maybe the likes of Ferrari, Red Bull will have to think straight. Although, for Lewis Hamilton, he came out to say that, it was a positive project, as he was positive over his prospects for next weekend's Saudi Grand Prix, as he left Bahrain believing he has figured out how his Ferrari likes to drive. Well, looking at how the teams finished after the race, the top 10, Oscar Piastri of McLaren finished first, George Russell of Mercedes finished second, Lando Norris of McLaren finished third, Charles Leclerc of Ferrari finished fourth, as Lewis Hamilton finished 5 of Ferrari. So it was fourth, fifth positions for Ferrari. For Max Verstappen of Red Bull finished the 6th, Pierre Gasly of Alpine finished the 7th, Esteban Ocon of Heinz finished 8th, Yuki Tsunoda of Red Bull finished the 9th, and Oliver Bierham of Heinz finished the 10th. So those were the top 10 drivers at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So let us see what happens at the next race in Formula 1, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, as they say. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Solutions 939 FM. Moving away from Formula 1, let us talk NBA this morning. Games decided and some things also decided. For Golden State Warriors, not something that they could have, loved to celebrate over the weekend. Yeah, it ended not the way they wanted, but it's still a way to say they focused, but in overtime lost 119 to 124 against the LA Clippers.
Do you want to be the 6th seed and play the Lakers in the first round? If you drop this, you're playing Tuesday against Memphis in the play-in. The Beard, Harden, bottoms of 3. He's not had a great shooting year. 35% on threes, 40% from the field. Chris Dunn from deep. Now, Dunn's in there defensively. When he hits threes, that's foul money. Kemsky's off to a nice beginning, hitting the jumper. You like him getting in that flow state early. Kawhi, a little mid-range.
See, if you go for the steal there, you're going to leave the rest of the defense compromised. Kawhi Leonard gets all the way to the rim, and he looks agile.
Draymond, right down the lane, putting it up and in.
Two defenders jumped at Steph. He's going to make the right pass.
Moody took it away from the Beard. Moses for the high rise. Harden's got 8 in the overtime. Out to Butler with the shot clock at 9. Curry throws around for 3. Steph's got 36. Harden, Butler on the back door. Butler to lay it in. And an opportunity for a three-point play.
The defender commits incidental contact. There was no illegal contact committed by the defensive player. Therefore, the call's been overturned to a no call.
Kawhi driving down the lane. He went up and got nothing. And Kawhi, they foul him. Takes the second. You take the timeout. Butler looking to stagger to Buddy. 3. Missed everything. Harden with the rebound, and that's going to do it. The Clippers win it 124-119. LA and Ty Lue, they're going to be dangerous in the postseason, as are the Dubs. But can they get there? They play Memphis in a play-in on Tuesday.
So that you got Golden State Warriors will be playing Memphis Grizzlies on Tuesday in US, but on Wednesday in Nigeria at 3 a.m. while Atlanta Hawks will be up against Orlando Magic in the playoffs. But looking at other fixtures, Chicago Bulls will be playing Miami Heat in the playoffs, while Sacramento Kings will take on Dallas Mavericks. That is how it looks like. But let's talk about LA Lakers. Yes, that's my team. When the Los Angeles Lakers traded for Luka Doncic in February, little did JJ Redick know what his club was acquiring. Not just a superstar player, but also a precious resource for his scouting department playoff preparation. Now, Sunday, shortly after Redick and his players and coaching staff watched the LA Clippers defeat the Golden State Warriors in overtime, and as a result, lock in the number 3 seed Lakers, the first round opponent, as the number 6 seed Minnesota Timberwolves. The coach said he will tap into Doncic's experience against Wolves last spring. I just hope that Doncic doesn't get injured. So all this over expectation, we just will not be over focused on. Now let us talk about golf before talking tennis on the show this morning. Well, the man of the moment is none other than Rory McIlroy. Well, Rory McIlroy says he had started to wonder if he would ever land the Masters before finally claiming the green jacket in a nervy finale on Sunday. Maybe the reason I'm also wearing a green jacket, a green suit, not jacket, this morning, but whatever you call it. So the 35-year-old from Northern Ireland regrouped from missing a pot, which would have secured victory on the 18th to beat England's Justin Rose in a sudden death playoff. In doing so, McIlroy became only the sixth man to win the career Grand Slam of Masters Open Championship, US Open, and USPGA Championship titles. The long-awaited triumph at Augusta National came almost 11 years after he won the fourth major of his career at the 2014 USPGA. Well, here is Rory McIlroy speaking after wearing the green jacket.
Oh my goodness. First of all, I want to thank Chairman Fred Ridley and all the members at Augusta National. This is by far the greatest golf tournament in the world. I'm from a place that I might get criticized for saying that, but I go back to watching this tournament on the weekend with my father when I was 7 and 8 years old, watching Tiger Woods do what he did in 1997. That was my inspiration to try to become what I am today, and to think that I'm up here wearing one of those green jackets is, honestly, it's a dream come true. Like, my dreams have been made today. Pleasure and a privilege to be here as a player, and obviously I can't wait to come back for many years to come now.
Well, Rory McIlroy there speaking, wearing the green jacket, and well, we say congratulations to this man who has decided to defy all odds. Now let's look at updates coming from the world of tennis. Remember, my man Carlo Alcaraz will not disappoint, but sometimes when he disappoints, I always come out to say. Now for Carlo Alcaraz, he said he was proud of how he coped with a difficult month after he fought back to beat Lorenzo Musetti and win the Monte Carlo Masters. The four-time major champion made a slow start but grew in confidence and quality to overcome the Italian 3-6-6-1-6 love on the clay. Well, maybe you call him the next king of clay, and after he has been able to forget or even put at the back of his mind, yes, Yannick Sinner, who has been suspended, and how he could also become world number one. Well, Rafael Nadal will also be sitting one place and look at Carlo Alcaraz, seeing himself in Alcaraz. Now, it was a competitive match for a set and a half before Musetti, beating the biggest prize of his career, began to struggle with a leg injury. The success was a 6th ATP Masters 1000 trophy for Alcaraz, his first since Indian Wells last year, and an 18th title overall. When will Novak Djokovic get his record number of title? We'll wait to see. Now let's talk about the ladies here at the Billie Jean King Cup Finals. Holly Baptiste and Bernarda Pera had straight set victories to give the United States sports in the Billie Jean King Cup Finals with a 2-1 victory over host Slovakia. Baptiste defeated Renata Jamrikova 6-3, 6-4, and Pera overcame Slovakia number one Rebecca Stramkova 7-6, 7-5 in a Group C match. The US, which defeated Denmark 3-0 on Saturday, topped Group C. Now, this is 9:14. We'll be right back, going on a break, and when we come back, we talk football. Shout out to Jalal Shoeri this morning, watching from Oyo Alafi. Up in Tamila. Yes, Okay, now Jalal Shoeri is currently dragging Manchester United this morning. But hey, guys, jump on our Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM. Let's talk more.
Can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Awenia Arena Event Center?
Awenia Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they will work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awenya Arena really nailed it.
They did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libatu, Kado Ibadan, or call 0809 360 7888 or 0706 899 4970 to book your event today. Awenya Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
True strength. What defines it? The brilliance of a player, or when a team comes together to win. A solo beat, or the rhythm of many. The flair of one dancer, or the art of a troupe. One distinct voice, or the beauty of the symphony. At FCMB Group, we build ecosystems, empower communities, and create the future. Because we believe it's not just one, but the power of the group that delivers the future we all desire. FCMB, the power of the group.
Why all this commotion from Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now, wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin, oh.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
Ganusi Extra! Laugh Matters with Benga Denka and Friends is back with the About Time Tour 2025, promising an unforgettable experience filled with laughter, featuring Mr. P, P-Square, Terry Akbala, Papa Tumishe, Bash, Omobaba, Dr. Smile, Kiki, Kenny Black, Mr. Escom, Pitty Master, General Olak, Pretty Arike, Pretty Fola, Kamo, Baba Laria, Madiba, Package, Tai Chi, Rapping Daddy, DJ Sexy, DJ Mask, and many more. Date, Sunday, 20th of April 2025. Venue, Jogo Center, Ibadan. Show starts 4 p.m. Tickets, regular 5K, VIP 10K, Gold 250K, Platinum 500K. Ticket available at Hessen Salon, Foodco Supermarket, Ultima Restaurant, Grandex Supermarket, Ace Supermarket. Online at fonzweb.com. Proudly brought to you by FIRS, Multina, Goldberg, Ace Roots, Omni Blue Aviation. Supported by the Oyo State Government, Enclave Properties, Eleganza, Ibadan. Let's Ganusi together. Media partner, Solutions FM.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Well, for match day 33 in the Nigeria Premier Football League went down over the weekend, and the situation, did not change in the top two, but situations also changed from the third sport to the 10th sport. Yes, Shooting Stars went down further on the NPFL log to 6th spot, a team that at some point in time was placed third, now 6th on the NPFL log with 48 points from 33 matches. Now the team has lost its 11th game of the season, losing 3-0 against Bayelsa United, that is now 10th on the NPFL log. But for Remo Stars, it is now back-to-back drawn games for the Kennebe side. But hey, still NPFL table toppers with 62 points, meaning the team has now drawn its 5th game this season. Rivers United has drawn more, drawing 10 this season. But the team lost its 8th game of the season in the NPFL match day 33, losing 2-0 against Abia Warriors. Now, Abia Warriors is breathing down the neck of Rivers United. Abia Warriors is third with 58 points from 33 matches. Well, Louis Stars confirmed relegated from the MPFL. Sunshine Stars, how can Sunshine shine out of that drop zone with 38 points? Tied with Aqua United has got 38 points. I think Oga Basti will have to get a lot of job to be done to make sure that Aqua United escapes relegation. Well, the next game for Aqua United will be against the Plateau United. Well, a team that is 13th on the NPFL log. And well, there's still more games to be played. 5 more matches in the NPFL to be decided. Sunshine, Aqua United, will see what they can do to move out of relegation zone. Although for Katsina United, it's still not over. A team that is placed 17th on the NPFL log with 41 points, same as Heartland with 41 points. These two teams need to see how they can fight. Even Nasarawa United and Economy Warriors, including Plateau United. So, no team from, let's say, 13th spot on the NPFL log is safe from relegation. Moving away from Nigeria, let's go straight and talk German Bundesliga. Remember, the Klassiker went down over the weekend with 4 goals scored.
On's cross towards Maxi Bayer. Oh, surprise, surprise! Smash and grab.
It's not always a free kick.
Here's Guerrero now for Gnabry. Oh, Gnabry does well here. It's Gnabry for Müller. Guerrero! Gnabry. Gnabry still. Oh. It's a wonderful run! Oh my goodness! On the corner, Svensson for Dortmund. In by Svensson. Towards Mecha, there's Bayer. Up in the air here. It's Girassi on the turn, maybe! Oh! Turned away, but then Anton! To make it 2-2.
Okay, well, the German Bundesliga, the Klassiker that went down over the weekend at the Allianz Arena, a lot of people felt like maybe Bayern could have won that game, but, well, it still shows how dramatic it could be playing the Klassiker derby in Germany. Well, despite that draw, German league table toppers, Bayern still maintains that top spot with 69 points from 29 matches. So far, Bayern has drawn 6 games this season, 121 lost 2, scoring 83 goals in the Bundesliga. No team has scored more than Bayern this season. Now, talking about goals conceded, conceding 29. Let's see. It also shows that Bayern Munich has conceded lesser than other teams this season. It shows the power of a man in charge. The man in charge of Bayern, who knows how to run a company, this Vincent company.
That's a lovely spin. And Salah's away, and he has support coming. Luis Diaz, he's got an assist now, has Mohamed Salah. Liverpool have got a goal now through Luis Diaz. And the goal they've been threatening all along has come. And on a day like this, there's only one way to celebrate. The Salah way. Doesn't matter how you win, just as long as you win. Liverpool are still a long way from winning this game. Wan-Bissaka's cross, and it's gone in. McAllister takes again. It's there. It's Virgil van Dijk to the rescue for Liverpool. It's only moments after the miscommunication at the other end cost them a goal. The captain rises highest to send Liverpool towards victory and 3 more points towards the Premier League title.
Well, the Premier League game was Liverpool, the dead end of the game, with Virgil van Dijk getting that goal for Liverpool to get the winner. Well, now 23rd victory for Liverpool in the Premier League this season from 32 matches, and it also shows how focused Liverpool is. Well, ahead of the next 3 points, then Liverpool will be declared champions of the English Premier League that will be with that should be with few games to go. All right, with 5 matches to go. But now it is 6 more games to go to the end of the season. Remember, Arsenal also dropped a point over the weekend, playing out a 1-0 draw against Brentford. But here is Virgil van Dijk speaking how the goal came and how the team is focused in lifting the EPL title.
We've been struggling a little bit with scoring goals in set pieces, and that's obviously something that I feel a lot of responsibility for. But we work on it a lot, and today we got one. I think obviously when the goal equalizer went in, I looked at the time. I think we still had 5 or 6 minutes with injury time, I think. So there is still time to make it right, and yeah, we got it done. We got the 3 points, and now we just move on, take what we did well, especially in the first half, and focus on Leicester this week. They obviously are in a very difficult situation, but we have to be so good in order to get a result there, and that's the main that we're going to focus on right now.
Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool captain there. Well, remember, maybe that goal to also make an announcement for the renewal of his contract after Mo Salah had his last week. But for Ruben Amorim, maybe you call him a confused man or a man going through hell at the moment following the 4-1 loss to Newcastle United. Well, for Amorim, he believes that nothing will change based on his selection. However, he will determine who will be the goalkeeper in the return leg of the Europa League clash against Lyon.
I think I'm going to continue to do the same. We are going to analyze the game, but we need to focus on the next one. We cannot change this one, and the next one is massive for us. So let's focus on the next one on Thursday to play better and to win the game. No, nothing, because we did mistakes and they were bad. If we put a different 11, we don't know the results. But then we had to make choices, and we played 3 days ago. So, and you can see with Josh, he was fresh, but he had some problem. So sometimes we need to make choices, and then we don't know the results, even with a different 11. You guys have to wait. We are going to start the next week tomorrow, and then I'm going to choose the best starting 11 for the next one.
Well, convenient point to say goodbye on the show. You heard Ruben Amorim there, Manchester United manager. But remember, one game is going down tonight in England. Bournemouth facing Fulham. Napoli in Italy taking on Empoli. And Atletico Madrid battling Rayo Vallecano. Well, Adedamola Fenwa this morning is flashing a colour of Atletico Madrid. As an Arsenal fan, and I believe he would be happy. But if Mbappe had gotten the red card in the Champions League, it would have been nicer. Yes, but your team should just forget about the Premier League night. It's crystal clear, right? Adedamola Fenwa, I like your hands. Don't let me say the next thing. Well, coming up next is from the dailies. Comrade how are you doing? Good morning to you. What's good? How are you feeling this morning? Yeah, good morning. So, how are you doing this morning? Because you look so fly.
Yes, I'm doing like Monday morning.
Yeah. Have you taken your cup of coffee this morning?
Oh, sure did.
Okay. All right. So we moved this morning, and remember, I know at least some years ago, behind the console, you always play music, and a lot of people are now talking about Idris Abdul Karim's song banned by the NBC. Wale Soyinka saying that, I mean, the NBC should have focused on another thing. The federal government should have focused on another thing, and not about Idris Abdul Karim. But has Idris Abdul Karim crossed the line? Tell your papa.
I think it's the usual knee-jerk reaction. You see, it is a reaction, not a response. There is a wide gap between reaction and response. If you are responding, you will have processed. But a reaction is just spontaneous, without processes. These things, okay, you see what that has caused? Everybody's going online to look for the music, and the guy's smiling to the banks. Why not?
I see. So Idris Abdul Karim is back in the news,
and the guy explained himself. His music was a response, not a reaction. His lyrics was a response, not a reaction.
Okay. All right. I think more discussions will be coming up about that because of the show. Hey, guys, do not go anywhere. From the Dailies is still live. AM Update is still live, but right now it is From the Dailies coming up right now. Asha Moneyman. Good morning. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. Like always, we say, keep doing sports and stay safe.
I want to be the one to make you smile every day you look in my eyes. I want to be the one to make you love and love again. Oh, I want to be the one to make you never forget how it feels. I want to be the one to make you smile every day. My money man, love me man, my money man, my money man, love me bad, I want to be the one to make you never forget what it feels like.